Welcome to Kadre's Hat Academy, where we will be creating designs with tools you can reach. This type of feather is called a turkey feather. The feathery parts of it on both sides is called the plumage, and the long stick within the middle it's called the quill. So with my pair of scissors, I'll be cutting off the rough edge near to the bottom of the feather. I like to do this because it adds for a more cleaner, neater and more professional look to my design. So here I go cutting off that extra plumage at the bottom, that rough part. So you can cut about 2 or 3 inches if you desire to do so. Ensure that both sides are even so you don't have a design that's not looking so neatly done. So there you go, I've cut off the excess. How does it look? What I also do is create a sharp point at the tip of the feather. Note that this is your preference. You can leave it as is, or you do the extra work to create more design or uniqueness to your hats. You can also use the scissors just like so to curve the feather so that it has the ability to sit neatly in your hat designs. Here I am now showing you another way that you can design your turkey feather. Cut off most of the feather, the plumage that is, and leave about 1/3 of it remaining on the spine. You can make the tip curved just like so. Or you can create an arrow, and this is how you will get the arrowhead turkey feather. Don't forget to use your scissor and run it along the bottom part of the spine to give it that curve so it sits neatly when you're designing your hats. Now here's another way that you can design your turkey feathers. I'm definitely loving this shade blue. Cut off plumage from both sides, just as you are seeing here. Please remember to even them up and make your work look neat and fine as well. You are now going to use the scissor just like this and cut into the plumage. This will create a zigzag effect. You see? Go parallel to the design, cut, cut, and cut again. It may not come out perfect, but what is perfect? The tip of the feather can be left just like this, But to add more effort into your work, you can make an arrow at the tip just like this. Shape it up where necessary. And there you go. Your 3 ways that you can design your turkey feathers. Do a little turkey feather dance. Yay! Here we have the ostrich quill, which some persons call the feather stick. To prepare or curl this, we use no other than the curling iron. So use an old curling iron. If you don't have any and you buy a new one, that's fine as well. Ensure it's extremely hot. Start from the tip, just like this. See, right at the tip? And then you take your time and twirl the curling iron into the feather stick. As you see, it's a natural fiber, and so it will definitely curl on the curling iron. If it is not and it's breaking, it means it's not an original ostrich quill. Take your time and release the curling iron. As you can see, it is curled beautifully. You can stretch it or leave it, depending on what you're looking for. And see, it's looking cute. Why don't we try this again? So here I have another turkey quill or feather stick. I am putting the curling iron at the tip and I'm gently turning it in. So you notice I'm turning it inwards or underneath the stick. You hold it a little bit, ensure not to burn yourself. And then you gently release the feather stick. I like to pull it out to the top to give it more length and dimension so that when I put it on my hat, it's giving. And here we have 2 ostrich quills that we curled. You can pause the video, try one, or replay this part of the video. Goose feathers may be little, but them talawa. If you have a creative mind, you will know how to utilize these and create some unique hats. As usual, I'm going to cut off the rough parts of the plumage. Take your time to cut them off because goose feathers, they are very delicate and you will easily break or bend the spine. Remember to always neat and fine. Neat and fine is your best friend. You can leave as is, or you can do what I'm about to do. Just cut the feather straight across. Yes, this is a way you can use the goose feather and design your hats. So let me show you another way. Once again, cut off the rough parts of the plumage. I sometimes do this, stripping them off the spine. If you're comfortable with doing this and you can manage to not break or bend the spine, you can go ahead and try it out. And just like the turkey feather, you can create an arrow from the goose feathers. Imagine using several of these in a hat. Uniqueness and dimension. So there we go. You can pause, try them out, or replay this segment of the video. Is it really from a rooster? I don't know, but what I know is I like to use these in my hats. So just like I did with the turkey feather, you can cut along the edges perpendicular to the spine to give that zigzag effect. Yes, this is how they do it. So you turn also to the other side and cut along the feather. Be sure to take your time because this feather is also very delicate like the goose feather, and the spine is easy to bend or break. Take your time and just clean off all that excess plumage that you just cut off. I also like to trim up the rough edges. Yes, trim up that part so your work looks what? Neat and fine. This feather is very easy to curl. However, it's equally easy to break. So you must take your time. Use the scissor just like this on the base of the spine, the back part, and run it along the feather. The more you do it, the more it will curl, just like paper ribbons. Shape where necessary. As I say, neat and fine is your best friend. Remember to review this video if you need some more practice. And so here we go. All the feathers that we have practiced on today. Remember, practice is your best friend, and nothing is better than your own uniqueness and creativity.